Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about a creator that I've not talked about, I don't believe ever, but his name is Nate, and Nate had a very deplorable take recently regarding people that are about to lose their SNAP benefits, and similar to the peanut butter toast lady, it was an awful take, and he is upset because a parent utilized their EBT benefits to buy their child cupcakes for their birthday. No, I'm not making that up, but we're going to go over it. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys. So Nate here is somebody who has a very long history of having very bad takes online, and instead of ever apologizing or taking videos down, he just stands on it. And that's his right to do, but I am so glad that he made this stupid video because there are so many people catching on. Okay, this is a problem. This is a pattern, and this is somebody who is showing being a repeat offender. Like a lot of other people on TikTok, bad takes are everywhere, but this one has to be one of the worst, aside from the peanut butter toast lady that I also covered recently. That'll be linked down below. But let's listen to what Nate had to say. It will make you mad, but we're gonna get through it together. So let's start with this video.
That mom that used her EBT to spend $27 worth on cupcakes so her son can take them to his ABA therapy session for his birthday.
So that tells me that a mother was utilizing her SNAP benefits as they are designed to be used, and that is to purchase food. Food items. It doesn't matter if it's prepared or, something from the bakery or something that you have to put a bunch of different ingredients together to make the product that you're looking for. I don't think anyone with a moral compass or half of a soul would think, oh wow, she bought cupcakes for not only her child but also other people, or not other people but other kids that were going to be in this class to celebrate his birthday. She utilized those funds for food and also wanted all of the other kids to be able to enjoy them as well. So that's why she bought 27. This is not some kind of, super rich or wealthy TikToker claiming EBT or SNAP benefits. This is not that. And like I said, there is such a small percentage of people that are not utilizing their benefits in an honest way, if that makes sense. But this, in my opinion, is a horrible take. Let's keep going.
This is why I don't feel bad about EBT being cut off in the month of November. You don't spend it right, okay?
As long as people are using their SNAP benefits for food, who are you to sit up on your soapbox and say that they're not spending it right? SNAP benefits are meant to purchase food. And like I said, the majority of people, that is what they are doing. Whether or not you agree with what's in their shopping cart, don't care, like that's a different conversation. But they're properly utilizing the benefit by purchasing food for their child. And also, like I said, going into making sure that the other kids were included because it was her child's birthday. What is there to not like about that?
$27 worth of cupcakes? I'm going to argue you can buy flour, brown sugar, eggs, and butter to make that all at home for significantly less than $27.
Number one, she could be one of those collecting SNAP, and she does work, but she's not able to provide for her child, so she collects said benefits. And maybe she works so much for such a low wage that she doesn't have time to play Betty Crocker in the kitchen. She is tired, exhausted, depleted, mentally just drained. And this was a way that she could make sure that her child felt special on their birthday and not have to be, playing Betty Crocker.
And she does this for rage bait. She starts her video off by saying, FYP check, how do you feel that I used my EBT to buy $27 worth of cupcakes?
It's most likely because she knew people like you were going to come across it and become the food police, the SNAP benefit police. And you are doing exactly what that was. She said that as a way to, hey, I know y'all are going to have a terrible take on this. Here it is anyway. And you ate it up.
And everyone's like, I'm mad that you had to spend $27 on cupcakes. I'm mad because you used taxpayer money to buy something that is not nutritionally beneficial to your child. Like, no, you don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Even when I worked for Head Start, if you wanted to bring something for your child's birthday, it had to be healthy. And there was a list of nutritionally approved snacks that you can bring. And that's what you should have done for your kid.
As someone mentioned in the comment section, as many of y'all might know, I don't have children, but you're not allowed to bring in homemade stuff for your kid's birthday, whatever occasion you're celebrating. Most schools have a ban on that. So it has to be something that is store-bought and prepared by a bakery, the grocery store, whatever it is. And the last thing that I want to say about this is, even if you're going to a grocery store where you have coupons and, special savings and all of these things, buying the ingredients to make these homemade, you're still going to be in between $25 and $35. So in fact, it could cost you more to make them at home. And like I said, maybe she works full time at a very low wage and she just doesn't have it in her to sit in the kitchen and make cupcakes. So she bought them at the store, also possibly because of it being a guideline from the school to not bring in homemade stuff. She followed the rules. You're being the food police, and you, yet again, let's add it to your problematic history on social media. Yet again, you have another awful take that you are not taking accountability for, and it really shows people how soulless and gutless some people can be. Nate has also cut off his stitches, so definitely not welcoming a more educated or thoughtful response to this video. He's just going to leave it up, and I'm surprised the comments are still on, but hey, people like him look at the comment section being full of correcting you as engagement. He will not see any fault. He will not see any issue with this video. It will stay up, and here in the coming weeks or months, he will do the same thing yet again and make everybody upset and not take an ounce of accountability for it. I don't understand how he has 465,000 followers, because the videos that I have seen come off as very arrogant, entitled, and just overall gross. Who is following people like this that do the same thing over and over and over again? I guess, if you think like him, of course you're going to think this is okay, but I think that's alarming as well. So either way, I've had enough for tonight. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.